What if the way most people think about resilience is actually making your pain worse? Research shows true resilience isn't about pushing through pain, it's about responding adaptively to it. Today, I'll show you how 3 people broke free from this harmful cycle using techniques you can start immediately. If you find this evidence based channel helpful, please like and subscribe. Greetings. It's nice to see you again. And those here for the first time, you're very welcome. Today, we're tackling the resilience misconception that keeps many trapped in chronic pain. This isn't about adding another burden. It's about replacing harmful resilience myths with neurobiologically sound approaches you can implement immediately. Here's the science in a nutshell. When you consistently push through pain, you sensitize pain pathways, making them more reactive over time. Studies show this increases inflammation and exhausts your body's natural pain regulation systems. True resilience means working with your nervous system, not against it. This creates a devastating loop. Pain appears, you push through it, your nervous system becomes more sensitive, and pain intensifies. Breaking this cycle can create immediate physiological relief. Let me show you how 3 people did exactly that. Meet Sophia, 37, a marketing executive with migraine disorder. I prided myself on never missing deadlines, even during attacks, she shared. I'd sit in my office with the lights off, forcing myself to function through excruciating pain. Migraines are a neurological condition causing severe throbbing pain and sensory sensitivity, and it had become her unwelcome companion. Sophia believed resilience meant enduring without complaint. My colleagues called me a warrior, but each victory was actually making future migraines more frequent and severe. The breaking point came when she collapsed during a client presentation. Her doctor went on to explain how consistently overriding pain signals were rewiring her brain for more pain. Sophia discovered paced productivity through a free pain recovery program. I sent timers for 25-minute focused work sessions with mandatory 5-minute rest periods for brief relaxation techniques. I also created a migraine toolkit for early intervention. Catching signals early rather than ignoring them changed everything. By respecting my time limits instead of fighting them, I reduced migraine frequency by 40%. True resilience wasn't pushing through, it was responding intelligently. While her journey involved restructuring her work habits, our next story shows how changing social patterns can be equally powerful. Terrence, 51, is a high school basketball coach with psoriatic arthritis. Basketball was my life, Terrence explained. When the diagnosis came, I saw only 2 options: quit coaching or mask my pain completely. Psoriatic arthritis is an inflammatory condition and causing joint pain and swelling, and was threatening everything he loved. I take double the recommended pain medications before games, standing for hours despite agony. I refused to modify anything. My identity was the tough coach. What would happen if the student saw weakness? This approach led to massive inflammation flares that left him bedridden for weeks. His turning point came from his team captain. "Coach, you always tell us to play smart, not hurt. Why don't you follow your own advice?" That question changed everything. I started being honest about my condition. I brought a stool to practices when needed and delegated physical demonstrations. I developed boundary scripts, simple phrases for different situations that removed the pressure of figuring out what to say in the moment. My team didn't lose respect. They gained it. And when I stopped pushing beyond my limits, my overall function improved. My rheumatologist confirmed my inflammation markers decreased significantly. Well, Terrence found his breakthrough through social authenticity. Our final story shows how mindful body awareness created a turning point. Nadia, 43, is a dental hygienist with thoracic outlet syndrome. As a healthcare professional, I thought resilience meant ignoring my body's signals, Nadia shared. I continued scaling teeth despite shooting pain in my right arm and hand. The thoracic outlet syndrome is a condition where nerves and blood vessels are compressed, between the collarbone and first rib and was sending clear warning signals that she refused to hear. Eventually, it got to the point where she couldn't even hold a toothbrush. I still believed if I just pushed through more, I'd overcome it. Nadia's mindset changed after viewing a YouTube pain recovery video. The health educator explained that true resilience is about adaptation, not endurance. My body wasn't my enemy. It was sending protective signals I needed to hear. She began a daily body awareness practice and implemented a practical technique. I created a sensation scale from 1 to 10, checking in hourly during work. If I hit a 6, I'd immediately take a 3-minute reset break with specific stretches and breathing. This prevented escalation and kept me below the threshold where pain patterns get reinforced. By changing how I held instruments and incorporating micro breaks, my pain became a source of information rather than suffering. By honoring my limits instead of fighting them, I've maintained my career while gradually expanding what's possible. These 3 stories highlight a critical truth. Resilience in pain recovery isn't about endurance or suppression. True resilience means responding adaptively to pain signals, working with your nervous system rather than overwhelming it. It means finding new ways forward rather than forcing the old paths. Let me share some quick strategies you can try today. First, the 3-3-3 reset. When pain intensifies, pause for 3 minutes. Take 3 deep breaths, then identify 3 ways to modify your activity. Simple but effective for interrupting that push-through cycle. Try creating permission slips too. Actual notes giving yourself permission to rest or ask for help. And finally, practice boundary rehearsal. Having ready phrases like, I need to take a break now, reduces stress when you're already in pain. Remember, working with your pain, not against it, is a path to recovery. True strength isn't measured by how much you endure, but by how wisely you respond. Be sure to return for more daily evidence-based pain relief strategies on this channel. So it's bye for now, and I'm wishing you a comfortable week.